Good morning. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. Happy Tuesday. It's one of those days where I don't always get home on time to start the show on time. But hey, I'm here now, and that's a good thing, because I'd rather be here than working. Although this can be work, but I got the coffee ready. PDawgKnight.live if you want to help the show out. And lots of you in the chat. So, shall we? Shall we begin? I don't know. Yeah. Not a whole lot of pre-intro. Johnny? Johnny? I can't hear you, Johnny. Oh, wait. Never mind. Anyway, how about we start the intro? Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from the Lucky Dog studio in a hidden location somewhere in the upper Midwest of the United States of America, it's a brother making his own way but with all the wrong opinions. Welcome to the Morning Night Live with your host, yours truly, Dawg Knight. All right, let's stop the music. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Night Live. I'm your host, Marty, also known as Dawg Knight on the internet. Welcome back to the Dawg Knight Channel, where I can't hear myself on the monitor. There we go. It is Tuesday, the 19th of July, 2022. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning, or wherever you are. It could be evening, like I know some of you over there on the other side of the pond. It's close to evening. Well, not evening, 7 hours, 3 and 12. It's a late afternoon. If you're down under, it's late, early in the morning, like really early, and whatever. You know, happy Tuesday. It's Twitter Tuesday, so pretty much everything off on the show is from Twitter. Although my friend JJ's back doing his aggregation again. He took the week off last week, so I was going to pull some stuff from there, but there's so much going on that I don't know if I needed to. It's just one of those days. Also, I am excited. Our friend Gabs is going to join us on Friday. I just confirmed that. So we will have a guest this Friday. And if you're not familiar with Gabs, Gabrielle Clark is a person who basically she fights indoctrination in schools. Like, you know how okay, let me give you just a little example of something that bugs me, okay? Whenever you see, particularly with actors, actresses, celebrities who are of the melanated variety, especially the melanated variety, but even a lot of the super left-wing actors and whatever, they always, when they describe them, you know, in a bio or something, they tend to call them, you know, they're an actor, they're a philanthropist, they're an activist, when really, you know, maybe their actual extent of their activism is maybe like going to fundraisers and shit. You know, like I remember when Jesse Smollett story came out, that nonsense. They were describing him as a black gay man who's an actor and an activist. Well, he's an activist because he used to shit post Trump on you know, on Twitter and shit. That, I mean, activist, come on. But Gabriella, who's in the chat right now, I just see you there. Gabriella is a real activist, like someone who actually goes out and does shit because she believes in some shit. So I'm excited to have Gabriella Clark in the studio on Friday. I think we confirmed that, right, Gabriella? And I couldn't be happier. She's awesome. So we'll get to learn what yakety smackety is. We'll get to learn about a lot of stuff because she's gone through some stuff with her kids, and I'll tell you, she's doing something about it. You know, these people that the Justice Department are calling potential domestic terrorists, you know, those, whoops. Well, that's Gabrielle. That's Gabrielle Clark. Gabs. I'm gonna say Gabs because I'm not even sure. I said Gabriella, but it's Gabrielle. But I just call her Gabs because I've been in a few Twitter Spaces with her, and like I said, she's awesome. You'll enjoy our little chit chat on Friday, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, let's say good morning to the people in the chat today. For some reason, I got this. I did the R&B music today. And everything on here is like hopeful, dreamy, laid back, smooth, sentimental. You know, I don't know, but since we're doing the say hellos, I'm gonna do one of these. Oh, well, that's a little different. That says hopeful and dreamy. That sounds dreamy. Dreamy enough, right? Anyway, let's say good morning to the crew. First in the chat today, and the earner of the bell is our friend Avocados Diablo, the Devil's Advocate. Thank you for being here, sir. Also, good morning, Tyre Alexander, who's changed his name again to Tyranius. It's been like that for about a week, and I didn't notice till just now. Invictus Soul. Also, good morning, Gunfox61. Welcome back, the absolute fabulous administrator of our Discord server. Good morning, Rotten Corpse. Good morning, Maddie. Also, Mike Savage, Blarg, and Black Hebrew Israelite. Uh-oh. What the hell's going on?
That's right.
There we go. And also, good morning, Jay Pylon, Somnambule Nation, Aaron Meredith, Jethro Hetero, let's see, Shady Grid, what's up? Nice to have you back. Simon Wolf was in the house. Trippy Liberty, what's up? Did I say Maddie? By the way, Maddie has a cancer update if you didn't see it in the chat. Maddie's cancer update, shedding more of the tumor. Radiology oncologist was surprised. I am 4 out of 5 chemo treatments in. And my hemoglobin red blood cells are still well above me needing a blood transfusion. So congratulations, Maddie. We're very happy for you. Also, let's see, who else is here? Asian Research Director's in the house. Gabrielle Clark, a.k.a. Gabs. Good morning, Lord Stanhope. Anna Lynn. James Colley. And that's it so far. If you haven't thought about it or put it on your agenda, hit that like button, share the stream, share the stream, share the stream. There's a little arrow down there. All you got to do is hit the arrow and give you some options to put that out there. And then if you want to sponsor the show, you can do that at pdognight.live or YouTube Super Chats, however you want to do it. But pdognight.live, you don't give your money to Susan, because I'm done giving my money to Susan as much as I can possibly not give my money to Susan. So, but that's just me. You are free to give some to her because I still get some of it. Also, good morning, Nomad.
Stop. Hammer time.
All right, let's get this thing started. I can turn that music off because I can't get it to turn down in my head. So I don't know if it's just me or it's just my, Anyway. All right, let's find out what's happening in the world. Today, it is Twitter Tuesday, as you know. So I usually pull everything news-wise from Twitter. Sometimes I pull stuff from the my favorite aggregator. Sometimes I pull, wait, hold it, stop. Hang on. I need, hang on. We have one other friend in the chat, and who just showed up, at least showed up in the chat part of it. So let me let's see. Here we go. I need music for this one. Welcome to our good friend, Rachel Maddow's dildo. Oh yeah. Sorry, that's just wrong. Also, good morning, Chicago Mike. I see you too. I'm sorry that you had to be so close to Rachel Maddow's dildo. Anyway, let us continue the show. And everything is most of the stuff is just like the closest. Turn that shit off. What the hell happened? Turn that off. There we go. So everything that I pulled up today is just stuff that's really just happening as we speak. So your things you're going to hear about in the news today is what I tried to keep this the theme today. So one of the biggest things happening in the news right now is Nicholas Cruz. If you're familiar with what the hell, how did I get so many windows open? Here we go. Apparently the sentencing phase of Parkland High School shooter Nicholas Cruz is happening right now. Now, they had it live. The hearing was going live this morning. Apparently, it is. I should probably make it so you can see that shit, right? Hang on. And see, sometimes I have a boomer moment. I know it. The boomer moments hit me in the head like before. No, I get a boomer moment. Anyway, now let's find it. God, sometimes I tell you, I have just too many. See, sometimes when you have too many Twitter windows open, you never know which one's the one you want. There it is. Okay, so right now, the sentencing phase continues for Parkland shooter Nicholas Cruz. All these tweets and articles and stuff at the end of the show will be in a single link in the down below. Dark Matters, what's up? I see you there. I will update at that during the outro of the show. But so if you want to, brief reference some of these, no, Rachel Maddow, no, you cannot do that. Rachel Maddow's dildo, you may not. Anyway, Nicholas Cruz is apparently this sentencing phase for Nicholas Cruz. He's already been found guilty. In fact, let's see if I can. Oh no, is this just going to take me to another tweet? Okay, so if you want to watch this thing's going to be going on apparently for like 6 weeks. Why do you have a sentencing phase for a crime like this going 6 weeks? So let's listen in just briefly to what's going on here.
Disability is, and it also establishes many other of the aggravating factors, such as heinous, atrocious, and cruel, cold, calculating, premeditated, and great risk.
Good morning,
of harm to
CNN
others,
Sucks, the most redundant name on the internet.
function,
Nice to see you.
Killing public officials. All of those are depicted on the video. Thank you.
If I could just respond very quickly.
Okay.
As I said to in the motion limiting that was filed earlier this month.
Okay, that's boring already, and it's gonna, for whatever reason, they said that the sentencing phase, not the trial, they already had the trial, the sentencing phase is going to go on for weeks, and I don't get it. Are they going to let people everyone at the damn school testify? I'm not sure. Look, I have no problem them injecting him with something a little more strong than Fauci's use. I'm sorry. FTG, Nicholas Cruz. Also happening right now, and I don't know if this one's still live. It was the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation president, CEO, and somebody joins Hill Health, a conversation. Okay, this is a summit on the future of healthcare. And when I saw this, it was going on right now. Dr. Anthony Fauci was speaking at this Future of Healthcare Summit. By the way, did you hear that Dr. Fauci is very likely to hang up his Bunsen burners and his white jacket at the end of the Biden administration, which may happen by February 2023 if my predictions come right. Apparently, Dr. Anthony Fauci is finally going to retire. I think he knows that he'd probably be in some congressional hearings if he doesn't retire pretty soon. In fact, he may end up in some congressional hearings anyway, but he's going to retire. But anyway, there was I don't know why this, oh, that's weird. Oh, wow. All they have is music going now. But anyway, there's a Future of Healthcare Summit. I don't know why he was what he was talking about, so I didn't get to see it. Good morning, CNN Sucks. Oh, I already said that. Good morning, Simon Wolfwood. I think I already said that. And okay, I'm caught up. So, all right, let's just move on because that didn't work out as well. Just remember, this show sucks sometimes, so just get used to it. Also in the news, the Uvalde parents, the tragic shooting and the dereliction of duty by the whatever law enforcement officers who were down in Uvalde, Texas, when this asshole came in and shot up a bunch of kids. The parents are calling for firings at an emotional school board meeting. They are saying you need to clean house. And I'm not criticizing the Uvalde parents at all here. But This would have been a job for Captain Obvious, if you ask me. Uvalde parents called for firing emotional school board meeting. You need to clean house. Parents from Uvalde, Texas on Monday called for the school board to clean house and said, shame on you during an emotional special meeting following a damning report about the response to the May elementary school shooting that left 19 children and 2 teachers dead. During the meeting, community members called for the school board to face accountability after a report released on Sunday by the Texas House Investigative Committee found systemic failures I lost my place. And egregiously poor decision-making in response to the May 2024 school shooting. Among their appeals, they called for 5 district officers and Uvalde School District Police Chief Pete Arredondo to be fired, according to the Austin American Statesman. Rachel Martinez, who has 4 children enrolled in Uvalde schools, asked the school board why they continued to employ the officers who responded to the shooting, according to the news outlet, adding, and we will have to return our children to you for 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. You need to clean house, you fucking assholes, and start from zero. Yes, I embellished just a little bit there. This failure falls on you. Again, bring on Captain Obvious. I'm surprised that there haven't been people shit canned already. I'm sorry. They need to go. You got to go. Get the fuck out. You're done. You know, it's funny. You know, it's wild because, you know, this particular school district has a specific police department for the school system. And so the in theory, the first responders to this event were that police force. And I'm pretty sure that's why they have the fucking police force. So why are they still employed? They need to hire some new people. They need to hire that border patrol agent who took out that asshole. But I'm sure that guy's in mourning right now because he lost one of his kids. I think he lost his wife too. I think he lost 2 people in that shit. But look, again, this is where parents need to be activists. When shit's not going right in your schools, that's when the parents need to step up. That's why I'm so happy I'm going to have Gabs on here on Friday, because Gabs is one of those parents who's actually stepping up. You know, it's funny, I don't have kids in school anymore. I feel so fortunate that my kids graduated in 2013 and 2015. Because they just kind of beat out all this bullshit that's really starting to go on in schools. And I'm just like, oh, thank God, my kids are normal. And even if they weren't normal, thank God my kids got out before that shit. But anyway, good on these parents. The whole damn, if they haven't fired anybody by this time, I'm surprised they haven't called for the recall for at least half the school board. I don't know what they're waiting for. Anyway, good morning. What's her name? Good morning, Tyler F. Why are you so angry? He's in the house. What's up? And that is a name, not a question. And good morning, Natasha Kayleen. Good morning, my friend. Natasha, I meant to ask you, you are going to Hope Temptation. I already know that. I'm pretty sure I already knew that. Anyway, moving on. Also happening in the world today. In Great Britain, schools closed and subway authorities urged commuters to shelter at home as the UK Weather Service announced that Monday was the country's warmest night on record and Tuesday its hottest day. Now, on record, okay, records have been kept for maybe 100 years, but on record, because there's already evidence that there have been hotter centuries in the past due to ice core samples and things like that. But anyway, it's Europe sizzles. This is the Washington Post archived article. Europe sizzles is record heat wave. In record heat wave as thousands flee wildfires. So there's having some wildfires over in the UK. London Heathrow hits 104 degrees. Britain's highest temperature on record. Britain is melting. One front page here read Tuesday as record heat and raging wildfires in France and Spain brought the toll of extreme temperatures up close for many Europeans. As the heat wave moved across the continent, Germany, Belgium also issued heat alerts while firefighters battled to contain flames that have scorched land in Portugal for days. The UK Weather Service declared Tuesday the hottest day on record in Britain, where many schools closed and subway authorities urged commuters to avoid unnecessary travel. A provisional temperature of 104.4 degrees or 40.2 Celsius was recorded at London Heathrow after the country declared a national emergency, well above the 2019 record of 101.7 degrees or 38.7 Celsius. Earth sends a warning. Another British headline read, a nod to the warnings from scientists of the challenge that climate change poses to daily life. Rail temperatures threaten to break the tracks, suspending train traffic, and London's ambulance service prepared for an uptick in emergency calls for fainting and heat exposure. Hundreds of deaths have been attributed to the heat in Spain and Portugal since the last week, and wildfires have forced tens of thousands of people out of their homes there, as well as in France. So it sucks in Western Europe right now. We've been fortunate here in our part of the country because we've had generally lower temperatures than not normal, but nothing super crazy like we've had in years past. Scrappy, what's up? That's the whole heat wave thing is bunk. Well, I don't know if it's bug. It's just hot. It's summer, and they haven't. If it's record temperatures, it's record temperatures. Now, I don't know if those are the record temperatures before or after they adjusted temperature records. And throughout the world, whatever that UN Council or whatever that does that. But so who knows? But anyway, did Veritas uncover? Record Twitter exec saying climate change is the next push. Well, it is. It's been the next push. The problem is all their predictions, their doomsday predictions have been, bullshit. Anyway, so they haven't happened, but they are going to highlight things. And look, I don't know that I'm never going to deny that there have been upward temperature trends. I'll leave it at that. Anyway, good morning, Man Squatch. What's happening? All right, and Dumbbeard. I just saw you up there, and Jeffrey Russell Jr., and I hope I'm catching everybody. Lots of people in the house today. By the way, just a reminder, the Morning Night Live is brought to you by you, the viewers of the Morning Night Live. If you would be so kind, share this stream, hit that button down there, share the stream on your favorite social media, or email to your mom, because, everyone's mom likes me. I don't know why I said that. But I do know why I said that, because when I was in high school, I was everyone's mom's favorite kid to have around. I don't know if it was because I was just a big kid and they knew I could protect their kids, or I was just that nice kid that came around, but everyone liked me. I don't know why. Moms dig me. And parents, I should say parents, not just the moms. It wasn't like that. Don't get it twisted. But anyway, whatever. Is a climate a feeling? I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, all right, let's move on. What else we got? Okay, climate. We did that one. Now let's get into this. Since it is Twitter Tuesday, we're gonna do some just roundabout tweets and things that I found humorous and or enlightening. And one was the inspiration for the name of the show today, which is Breathing Room. Okay, Breathing Room. Good morning, Fight for Our Rights. Breathing Room. So, yesterday, and I think I've even talked about this week, yesterday, the President of the United States. Oh, stop. Just hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first sponsor of the day, and that would be GunFox61. Let me see if I should find some appropriate music. Today it's smooth and sexy R&B theme today, so everything's gonna have a Barry White feel to it, I guess. Let's try this. Thank you, GunFox61. Dropping $4.99 in the tip jar. Greatly appreciated, sir. Black says, Marty, what major event happened 10,000 years ago? Answer, an ice age. What happened in 1883 Krakatoa? So, climate change, aka global warming, is 100% bullshit. But the elites make millions off this bullshit. Marty, yeah, what happens when it's cold? Well, thank you, Gunfox61. Gunfox61, you are the new Streamlabs Superstar sponsor of the day. And here's my thing, and I've said, okay, I'm gonna make the merch now. I've just figured out the merch. I figured this out about 4 years ago. I figured out what the merch was gonna be. Hang on, I gotta turn that boundary down because it's driving me crazy. Climate change. Oh, so excuse me. No. My merch is gonna be global warming ever since the Ice Age. All right. Real quick before I move on, thank you, Black Keepers of Life, for sponsoring the show. Throwing a little Shack Attack in the window. Who says, we, the Black Delegation, would trade Whoopi Goldberg to the Jewish League for the Rachel Maddow dildo.
That's right.
Although Whoopi, aka Karen, was born black, she chooses a Jewish stage name. Rachel was made black dick. That fucks white pussy. God damn, you got me saying shit I probably shouldn't be saying on YouTube. Anyway.
That's right.
Thank you, Black Hebrew Israelite. I think. I probably should have read that first before I said it out loud. Anyway. All right, here we go. Let's continue. So anyway, Joseph Rahim Biden. Oh, by the way, there you go. Gunfox61. You are the Streamlabs Superstar sponsor of the day. Joseph Rahim Biden yesterday. Can I just turn that off? Yes. All right, I can turn my monitor up so I can hear myself. Joseph Rahim Biden yesterday tweeted. I'm doing featured tweets now. I don't know what happened there, but anyway. Joseph Rahim Biden tweeted yesterday. Gas prices have been dropping for 34 days straight, about 50 cents a gallon. That saves the average driver about $25 a month. I know those extra dollars and cents mean something. It's breathing room. And we're not done working to get prices even lower. Okay, hang on. Now, I think I mentioned this already. But, hey, Raheem, remember that everyone was saying that the president of the United States doesn't have anything to do with the rising gas prices, even though we know that you did. Then why is it that you can suddenly take credit for this shit? But again, so it's gone down 50 cents a gallon over average over the last month, right? Well, still a problem because it's still twice as much than it was when you got into office. But anyway, someone down here replied, but it's still $100 more than we paid for before you were in office. Also, groceries cost a lot more now. The average American is spending about $400 more than last year. Let's go, Brandon. All right, I can concur. Cost me $96 to fill up my tank in Western New York yesterday. You take your seat. That's a reference to his little note cards. I agree, this point is utterly misguided, but America is not in a silo. We are paying $1.76 a liter in Canada. That's nearly $6.70 a gallon. It's down from over $2 a liter a few weeks back. But it's not Biden's fault. Well, I'm sure you're having a little trouble selling your Canadian tar sands, whatever junk you sell over there. Anyway, but it's up everywhere. But that's because global markets are affected by everything we do in the United States. Anyway, and then, and also someone replied here. Now here's another reply. When Joe Biden became president, the average price of gas was $2.39 a gallon. It rose to $3.43 when Russia invaded Ukraine. It hit $5 as Biden was busy blaming Putin. Because, Putin is the root of all evil and everything wrong in the world. Now he's bragging how it's dropped 50 cents. We need energy independence again. Well, yes, we do. I'll tell you. All right. So anyway, before I move on, thank you, FTG Farms, who's sponsoring the show today. That'd be Mr. Tyre, who's the extraordinary writer of ads. Let me find some sexy music for Tyre Alexander's for FTG Farms here. That's oh wow, that's weird. Is that? I can't tell. Does that sound? What is this? No, this ain't it. Hang on, let me find something better. Here, let's try this. Okay. Well, we'll try this one. Thank you, FTG Farms, Inc. Dropping a small bullet in the tip jar today. In partnership with Gunfox 61, we bring you FTG Rapid Fire. Idiots and fools surround you down to your last fucks. Make those fucks... Wait, what? Make those fucks at FTG Rapid Fire. Guaranteed to leave their egos broken and bleeding out before you. FTG Rapid Fire. Make every fuck count. Yes, FTG, which is Fuck Farms Extraordinaire, the finest fucks in the land, and high quality product from FTG Farms Inc., a very loyal sponsor of the Morning Night Live. Thank you, FTG Farms Inc. You are awesome. Thank you very much. All right. It's getting silly now. Okay. Moving on. Let's see. Where are we at here? Next up is, and also, not only do we have tweets of the day, now we have a meme. Which I don't know why I pulled this one up. But this little meme of these China, Venezuela, and Russia all kicking Biden while he's down. And then here comes Saudi Arabia, and Biden saying, we need oil. And he gives them what do they call that? A suplex? Something like that in professional wrestling, which is because basically Saudi Arabia said, fuck off, Joe. Good morning, GDSOB. Good morning. Okay. I don't know why I'm not really sure why I did that one. But anyway, maybe just I thought it was funny. Anyway, moving on. Now, let's go to some things that are trending today, because there are several things trending on Twitter today that are interesting. One, Colbert. That'd be Stephen Colbert, who is the... what's the show? The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Well, apparently, remember he had a bunch of his people. They were invited to come do some taping in the Capitol building, and then they left. And then they went back in the Capitol building, and the Capitol police said, no, you can't be back in here. And they stayed there anyway. And then they caught them later in the Capitol building filming some shit. And they were going to be charged with trespassing. Kind of like the people on that fateful day that was worse than 9/11 and everything since the Pearl Harbor that day. Well, these people got caught there, and they were doing the same thing. They were kind of trespassing. And so there's a bunch of people in jail right now for trespassing, and yet those people in jail for trespassing are still in jail. And these guys who they just let go, but they were going to charge them with trespassing, are no longer going to be charged. Capitol Police confirmed a group of 9 people associated with CBS's The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, who were arrested after they failed to remain with their staff escort while in the Capitol building, will not be prosecuted. What? Now, again, I think if this is the case, then maybe, just maybe, all those people from January 6th who's only charged right now, well, some of them haven't even been charged. They're just sitting in jail and haven't even gone to set. They're charged, they're not being, what do you call it, a speedy something fair trial? Well, it's not speedy because some of them there a year and a half. But anyway, these guys, these friends of the Democrats, are not going to be charged. Prosecutors dropped the Capitol Police trespassing charge against Stephen Colbert's crew. Here's the story from the New York Post. Prosecutors drop trespassing charge against Stephen Colbert's staffers. This is, you know how this gets redundant, the tweet and then the headline and then the first sentence of every one of these is the same. Anyway, staffers for Stephen Colbert's The Late Show are off the hook after officials declined to prosecute them for illegally entering a congressional building last month while filming a comedy skit with a foul-mouthed puppet. That's a hell of a sentence, with a foul-mouthed puppet. Did they charge the puppet for being foul-mouthed and just dirty, filthy-mouthed puppet? Oh my gosh. Anyway, Capitol Police revealed on Monday that the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Columbia decided to clear the 9 employees who were busted for an unlawful entry following the botched June 16th taping that featured Triumph, the insult comet dog, the foul-mouthed puppet. Did they arrest the foul-mouthed puppet too? Damn it. We respect the decision that the office has made, the Capitol Police said in a statement. Well, fuck you. The Late Show associates were found by Capitol Police officers inside the Longworth House office building, which houses offices for members of the House of Representatives, the department told the Post in a statement last month. The staffers, including Robert Smigel, who voices Triumph, the foul-mouthed puppet, who were escorted were unescorted and without congressional ID on the 6th floor of the building that was closed to the public at the time. In other words, they were trespassing. There's the foul-mouthed puppet. And then, let's see, the U.S. Attorney's Office in a statement said it came to the decision after a comprehensive review of all the evidence and the relevant legal authority. The individuals who entered the building on 2 separate occasions were invited by congressional staffers to enter the building in each instance and were never asked to leave by the staffers who invited them, though members of the group had been told at various points by the U.S. Capitol Police that they were supposed to have a fucking escort, you assholes, and you foul-mouthed puppet! The office would be required to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that these invited guests were guilty of the crime of unlawful entry because their escort chose to leave them unattended. I bet there's more than a few escorts that make their way through that congressional office building. Anyway, day after the incident, Colbert addressed the arrest on his show, joking that the staffers committed first-degree puppet. Well, it was with the foul-mouthed puppet, you asshole! Anyway, the Capitol Police were just doing their job. My staff was just doing their job. Everyone was professional. Everyone was very calm, Colbert said. My staffers were detained, processed, and released. A very unpleasant experience for my staff. But what about for the puppet? I'm just curious. Did the puppet use that cigar to... Never mind, I shouldn't go there. Anyway, thank you. Oh, American Companies, another longtime sponsor of the show. Let me find some sexy music for American Companies here. Today... Holy shit, what the hell's going on here? Play! Oh, this is some American Company music right here. American Company is a proud sponsor of the Dawg Knight Show. Use the promo code Marty for 50% off concrete. Now selling brand new no-cord hardwood bats. No core hardwood bats. Just got in the hot item, wood chippers, and now no smell bags. American made, mob approved. Thank you, American Company, who writes suspiciously like Gunfox 61. Yes, thank you, and stop the music. Okay, there we go. Thank you, appreciate that, Gunfox. The president and CEO of American Company, who sell many fine products that this show could rarely do without. Those wood chippers, those come in pretty handy sometimes. Anyway, all right. Also trending today, the word trans women. Now, this somewhat shocks me that Twitter has allowed trans women, the word, to trend, not because Twitter is not trans women friendly, because it quite is. The reason I'm surprised they're allowing the word to trend today is because most of the people using the word trans women are not using it in a friendly manner. Now, so this little preemptive explaining to the Twitter nitwits who like to get pissed off when you say shit on this platform, I am just highlighting a few of these tweets to give you an example of why this is trending, and I am not making any commentary pro or against what these people are saying. I am simply highlighting what they are saying. Anyway, so it's wild. I mean, I don't know what started this, but someone named Watson. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I have to do this because, and I should be doing this every Twitter Tuesday because it's just one of those things. If I'm highlighting tweets and people talking and stuff, I definitely need to give you the disclaimer. Maybe let's get some. Sorry, let's get some disclaimer music here. Let's try this. Is this happy and sexy? Oh, there we go.